Hello and welcome to my League Two playoff final prediction. We will also go through what happened in the semis between Notts County and Wimbledon and Walsall and Chesterfield, of course. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the playoff final prediction for League Two. So let's take a look back at the semi-finals and see how these teams got here. Wimbledon beating Notts County twice over the two legs. Notts County get a bit of a questionable red card in that one, and that definitely did set the tone for the tie and probably did set Notts County back a little bit with the red card of Giatta in that one, because they had 12 shots. They were pretty dominant. Well, they weren't actually that dominant before it. It was a fairly even game of football, 12 shots to 10, both sides could have won it and done stuff with it, and yeah, it definitely goes against the head-to-head from what happened earlier on in the season at Meadow Lane. But yeah, Notts County sadly will be having to play League Two football for another year. In the second leg, it was definitely a Wimbledon result. They deserved to get the win. Scrappy, but they grinded it out and scored very early on, and then Notts County kind of gave up in the end because they thought the tie was over. They still went for it a little bit, but yeah, didn't really go for it as much as they did in the first leg. Yes, they had more shots than Wimbledon, but Wimbledon had them fairly comfortable, and they weren't going to score where Notts County. So yeah, a good win for Wimbledon in both legs, and that is why they're here at Wembley to take on Walsall in the playoff final. As for the other semi-final, it was quite dominant for Walsall, beating Chesterfield 2-0 away from home in the first leg and then beating them at home. And Walsall, after Walsall's shocking run into the playoffs, everybody thought they was going to lose. Here they are, here at Wembley. It's probably since Alfie Cenk has been in that 11, they've won all 3 games since he has been. He's a very on loan for Birmingham, has shown signs of promise when he was at Birmingham. And yeah, I think he's a perfect player for League Two, and he can definitely keep that midfield solid while he is there. The first leg went like this, and Alfie Cenk getting his first Walsall goal, first professional goal, and Walsall only 7 shots, same with Chesterfield, but Chesterfield had the momentum apart from the start of the second half where Walsall really did. Tried to punish them, and they were 2-0 up at half time. They probably didn't deserve to be 2-0 up. Chesterfield were quite unfortunate in this game and how that played into their hands for the second leg for Walsall, and it just changes the tie, doesn't it? Goals, of course. Goals change games, breaking news. So yeah, Walsall, very good win in the first leg over Chesterfield. As for the second leg, they didn't absolutely annihilate them. It was 2-1. They scored in the last minute via Amanchi as Chesterfield thought they had a last minute equaliser. It wasn't to be anything. All these goals come in the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes of play, if you want to include stoppage time as well. Albert Adoma doing the tricks in the final few minutes and wasting a bit of time. So yeah, a good win for Walsall in the second leg. We're in full control of it really, even though Chesterfield did go for it more in this game before all the goals went in towards the end of that one. So yeah, Matt Sadler's side somehow get to Wembley, even though with their dismal form before the as soon as the season, just before the season finished, and yeah, they're at Wembley taking on Wimbledon. Yeah. Just under 97% of you aren't subscribed, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. And now this is the prediction for my League Two playoff final. 3:01 kickoff, Sky Sports Football on Bank Holiday Monday, the 26th of May, I believe. 26th of May is when this game will take place on Bank Holiday Monday, of course. So yeah, 1 minute past 3 with all the playoff kickoffs, as we all know. Wimbledon will be looking to win this because I think I'm not sure who's taken more fans out of Wimbledon and Walsall, but they'll definitely be looking to win this. Walsall have definitely upped it the last couple of games. They've got a very well-rounded team. Ryan Sturck and Alfie Cenk, 2 ex-Birmingham City players in that midfield, which is definitely making them a stronger outfit at the moment. Jamil Matt, good League Two striker for this level this season. If you do look at Walsall this season, Nathan Lowe scoring 15 goals, most of their goals, but then being returned back to Stoke. It wasn't Huddersfield. I remember. I think I had said Huddersfield in one of my videos. But yeah, Nathan Lowe returning back to Stoke, and yeah, really bumming Walsall's season up, and they really should have got automatic promotion. As for Wimbledon, they're here on merit. They had to get past Grimsby on the final day to get into the playoffs, of course, because that was a one-game shootout between them two. And of course, Wimbledon got the job done. Otherwise, they won't be here. Pete Notts County over 2 legs deserved winners. Johnny Jacks has really got his team playing this season and really good football. They've been in and around the playoffs all year, as Walsall have had a massive drop-off. I think Wimbledon's top scorer this season was Matthew Stephens with 17 goals. Yeah, further back is Alistair Cook on 6 behind that. Head-to-head records. Walsall won back in November, and it was a draw back in March, so not a lot to separate the two sides. 1-1 win for Walsall away at Wimbledon, and then a 1-1 draw at Walsall's home ground. So yeah, I am going to back in this one. I don't know why. I think Walsall, just because what they showed in the 2 legs over Chesterfield, will get the job done in this one. I'm going to back Walsall for a nice 2-1 away. Well, not away, it's at Wembley, so it's neutral venue, but I'm backing Walsall to win this 2-1 on the day at Wembley, and they will be promoted to League One. And yeah, what they've deserved pretty much all of this season until the second half where they dropped off. So yeah, Walsall probably do deserve to get promoted over Wimbledon, you would feel. So yeah, I'm going to back Walsall to win this 2-1 against AFC Wimbledon. Wimbledon will be in League Two for another year, as Walsall could possibly get to League One. Well, they will get to League One, and try and stay up in that. It'd be very difficult for them. But yeah, backing Walsall to win at Wembley. Thank you very much for watching my League Two playoff final prediction. I am aiming to do more League Two content next season. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you on the next one.